Cousins, welcome back to yet another episode right here live from the headquarters. I am once again super excited to be back on here sharing my journey with y'all one video at a time. And we are just growing. I thank you all and I love you all for 11K. It has been such a journey and I am building one video at a time. And as I always say, we are in this together. But if you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also follow me on all other platforms. Now, moving on. If you don't know, then now you do, that I have been releasing non-stop tutorials for polygel nails. And this particular video, this particular episode will be the fourth and final installment to the series. And this is the designing segment. Now, I went through step for step and each individual step has its own segment, has its own video to itself. We did shape and prep, we did application, we did the filing. Now this is the designing part and I'm just going to talk to y'all about how I design here at the headquarters. And also I'm a freestyle nail artist and I'll talk to y'all a little bit about how I come up with that stuff. So yeah, if you haven't checked that out, be sure to head over right now and check out the other segments to the series. Moving on. Here at the headquarters, I consider myself to be a very artistic, creative, and unique person. I am very big on stepping outside the box, and I know I can come up with stuff on my own and just be as creative as I want to be, which is what led me to start saying, hey, I want to be a freestyle nail artist. And of course, this is not a cult. Like, people still do get some of a say as to what they are getting. Now, I'm just not going in just blindly doing everything. But really and truly, I only tell people, hey, I need to just get your theme, your color, your length, and your shape. That's it. That's all. I can take it from there. So usually if I'm freestyling and I really don't have an idea already in my mind, my best friend when it comes to ideas and just art is Pinterest. Now, Pinterest has tons of stuff. You can just really click and flip and look through here. It has everything you need as far as ideas, especially if you're stuck. Now, I'm very big on not copying another artist's ideas. So when I go on Pinterest, I don't type in nails. I do my best to refrain from typing in nails because this is stuff that everybody else has already come up with. Like, this is stuff that has already been done. And some of this stuff is viral. So not only are you seeing it once, it's everywhere 100 times. So no, that's not going to work for me. And no shade to anybody who is a copy and paste nail tech. There's no shame in that. Me personally, I just try to refrain from copying another artist's ideas or copying the extra viral nails, you know, or recreating stuff that has been done 100 times over. And I'll delve a little bit into that, you know, a little later, but yeah. Now, if I have a specific thing that I want to go for, I would go to Pinterest and I would type in whatever aesthetic. So if I want to do Y2K nails, I don't type in Y2K nails on Pinterest because it's going to pop up 100 other things that people have already done. What I do is I go in there and type in Y2K aesthetic. And then I just flip through whatever ideas they have and I could just piece together things versus copying something somebody else has already pieced together. Like this. This is really cute and it's like basically open art. You just picking up different pieces. So I'm just taking this open free art and I'm just making it into my own, just styling it how I want to style it, but not really taken away from another nail artist, if that makes sense. So for this particular set that I'm going to do in this episode, I kind of want to go for this Hello Kitty situation. So I'm just typing in Hello Kitty. I'm trying to get some ideas. I did do the base with some pink in there. Like I did do pink polygel. So I'm like, how can I tie this in? And I'm like, let's try to go for like this Japan Hello Kitty situation, like if that makes sense. So I'm going in right here and I'm just typing in like Tokyo aesthetics and I'm like, I'm going to pull some different ideas from this. And I'm just scrolling through and I'm just flipping and I see some things, but I'm like, I don't know. We'll pull a few ideas. I know for a fact I want to do some Japanese symbols. And I know for a major fact I want Hello Kitty to be in there. So yeah, that's that for right now as far as ideas. As for polishes, The white gel polish is by the brand Everything Nails, and that brand is from my local nail supply, Everyday Beauty. And the black gel polish is by the brand Candy, which can be found linked to my Amazon storefront. And as for colored polishes outside of black and white, I will be using D&D and Beetles gel, which the Beetles can be found linked to my Amazon storefront. The D&D cannot. Amazon does have D&D, but it is not linked to my Amazon storefront. So yeah, that's that on color. Now, when I'm doing nail art, I consider this to be a canvas, as if like you're painting. I have, well, this is a 5-finger set, so, well, 4-finger set because I didn't do the thumb. So yeah, I have 4 blank canvases that I can put anything I want to put on them, anything. And my goal is to, if I'm going to put anything on the nails, make it cute in some kind of way, even if it's like weird cute, because you have like cute, mid cute, ugly cute, and like weird. You know, you have your different levels of cuteness. So yeah. Now again, I'm going for like this Hello Kitty Japan type of situation, so that's going to be a look within itself. As for my brush, I will be using this Beetles gel brush, and you can find that link to my Amazon storefront. Now, another thing about nail art, if you can go ahead and just try to knock out as much as you can in one run versus finger by finger, having to do one finger, cure that, do the other finger, cure that. Like, I put that yellow base down already. We covered that middle nail. Now I'm going in before I cure the middle nail, and we're going to do this French tip look. And really what a French tip is, is simple. It's very simple. And if you would like to see my broken down French tip tutorial, you can find that on my channel as well. It's out right now for you, for free, for you to watch and for you to have and for you to use. But really with a French tip, it's 2 lines, and you make them come together, and you make them love each other, and you make them meet in the middle. And I don't really get the big fuss about French tips. A lot of people really don't view French tips as basic nail art, and I do. Here at the headquarters, this is basic nail art. French tips take me no time. And I feel like the easiest thing you can do is a French tip, because once you lay down a French tip, I feel like your possibilities are endless. You can put anything you want on a French tip. You can turn a French tip into anything. And I feel like if you struggle with the basic, like just laying down a French tip, that's you know, it's really stuff out here that's hard. It is people, you know, and I may be one of these people, but it's people out here really putting portraits on nails and drawing faces and tones and characters. And, you know, again, I may be one of those people, but if you look at a French tip as hard, then what is character work? You know what I'm saying? So I just, in my personal opinion, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. But let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Is a French tip at your headquarters considered difficult nail art? Like, let me know in the comments. I have got to know, seriously. So after we did the French tip and we put it in the lamp and cured that, I am going to go in on this middle nail, and I'm taking like this brown, and we're going to do the Japanese cherry blossom. Thought that'd be really cute and cool to add. And this is one of my favorite designs to do. I've done this so many times before, and I just really like it. And yeah, seriously. So I'm going in with the brush, and I'm doing like this wild kind of squiggly line situation. Like, the lines aren't cute, they aren't perfect. It's supposed to resemble a tree, so don't be fretting me in the comments like, girl, that tree look crazy. That's what it's supposed to look like ugly but cute, because it looks crazy, but it's for a good cause. So yeah, we're going in, doing all the tree branches. I'm just making the lines really crazy, really, you know, squiggly all over the place, but again, for a good cause. And don't forget, we did the French tip in the first run, so that's already cured. Now we can go in before curing the tree branch on the nail, and we can do like this hibiscus flower. This is a really cute and cool and simple design that you can do. All of this stuff is simple. Once you get it down pat, you can do these things and pass with flying colors. So yeah, I went in and did like these 3 groups of like dots. And then we're just going to draw lines and connect the dots, if that makes sense. If not, please just pay attention to the screen. But we're going to draw lines, connect the dots, and then I'm just going to kind of lightly take the end of my brush and just pull at the dots, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's making sense. I don't know, cousins. I don't know. Just watch the screen. You know, I don't know. Okay? again, the group of dots, we're gonna go in, we're gonna do some dots, like a group of dots, like 3 of them, because the French tip ain't really that big and it's only so much room. So yeah. And then we're just gonna connect the dots. As you can see, we drawing these little lines, and then we're just gonna kind of pull at the lines. I really hope that's making sense. I told y'all, we in this together. I'm still trying to figure some stuff out on my end. So like, don't hurt me, queens, please. But yeah, y'all get the gist. If not, I'll come back and do a real in-depth tutorial. I will. Don't hold it to me. So that's that. We got that cured. Now it's out of the lamp. We're going back in on the blossom tree, and we're just going to actually add the flowers. I'm just taking the end of my dotting tool and doing these little flower situation. I feel like this is the quickest way to get this done. Now, if you can hand draw some flowers with the end, like with the brush, that's fine. That's totally fine. I ain't knocking you, queen. That's fine. But right here, right now, we are going to use this dotting tool, and we are going to get the job done, because I am not finna sit up here and draw flowers out. No, quick and easy, simple and easy. So moving on from that, we are going to go in again and do another French tip. And again, it's the same thing. 2 lines, make them come together, make them love each other, make them meet in the middle. And I'm thinking back on it now, maybe people struggle with getting that smile line crisp. You think? I think that's what people struggle with, and that's why they be like, oh, it's so hard. I think people struggle with getting that smile line crispy, and then that's what makes them think like French tips are hard. Because you really have to, get that smile line precise. So I think that's what people's biggest problem is. But that's not hard. Just go in a couple times and straighten it up, straighten it out. And then, you'll get it. So after doing the French tip, we cured that. And I know y'all probably like, cousin, you don't have to say you cured it. Yes, I do. Because somebody gonna say, are you curing this in between? Like, yes, you have to cure this gel in between. There is no way you can do a French tip and then try to put a design on top of the French tip uncured. And a lot of people don't know that. So yes, I have got to say, okay, I did the French tip and then I cured that, because somebody's going to ask, are you curing this? Like, yes, you have to cure it in between in order to layer these designs. So yes, going on top of this French tip, and this is where the Japanese, like the symbols, will come in. And I was like, should I do this in pink? But I'm like, no, you already have a pink base. Don't do the writing in pink. That's going to clash. Do the writing in black. It will go well with the other stuff. It's going to look right. And I did it in black, and I'm like, yeah, that's right. Really doing nails, you are a stylist, honey. Like, you have got to know what go with what. Everything don't go with everything. So yeah. Now here is the direct inspiration that I am using, where I'm getting the wording from. And I'm like, I don't want to leave this nail plain. We're going to go around the wording, and we're going to add some little flowers, just to spice it up a little bit. Don't leave your nails plain. Always go the extra mile. I encourage everybody to step outside the box. Y'all really be boxing yourselves in, and y'all just do just enough. Never do just enough. Even when it's supposed to be simple. Don't box yourself in at all. And I'm like, even though we have this humongous cherry blossom on this nail, I'm still going to give this nail everything I got. And I'm just going to go right underneath that. And we're just going to do some more Japanese wording, more Japanese symbols. And yeah, it ain't over. Don't do the bare minimum. Nails is a canvas. And when I say it is a canvas for it to be anything you want it to be, that is why I really think people gravitate towards my art, because I try to go the extra mile when I'm doing nails, because why not? Why not? Like, even when it's supposed to be simple at the headquarters, it still ain't simple. Like, I am literally giving it everything I got, because it's a staple. And it's like, I do this for a living. So when people look down at their nails, I want them to be like, dang, she really did her ones and twos. When I do my own nails, I want to look back like, dang, I really did that. Anything that I'm doing, I want to be like, yeah, that looks good. Like, just look at the details on that, So again, I just encourage all of my cousins out there, you watching this, wherever you are, no matter how far, go the extra mile. Go the extra mile. Do the work. Don't just be like, okay, I'm just going to leave it like it is. I'm going to just leave it plain. Don't half step. It is endless possibilities of what you can come up with, but you got to put your mind to it. Stop living in your head and start living out loud. And do not limit yourself for anything and for anybody. Go the extra mile always. Please, I encourage you. I really do. So as y'all can see, I ain't really did much, but what I have done, it looks good. So now I'm going to go in on this pinky nail and we're going to actually draw out Miss Hello Kitty. I'm going to add her in here. And I was like, should I just do a little something? I was like, no, we actually going to draw her whole entire face. We're going to draw her out. We're going to sketch her out. And yeah, we're going to add her in this set. Now, she ain't perfect. She is leaning a little bit. But again, it's okay. We're getting the job done. This is a stiletto nail, and this is sort of a weird shape to be drawing a full face of Hello Kitty on, but no excuses. We're going to make it happen. So we went in with the white, cured that. Now I'm going in with this black candy gel polish, and we're just going to trace the face. Really simple, really easy. Now, with something like this, in nail terms at the headquarters, I would refer to this freestyle as exotic. But I recently learned that there's actually a term for it, and it's called Maximalist nails. And it just means basically another term for exotic, like charms and really drawn out art and all of that. And then you have the clean nails, like the minimalist nails, where it's just clean and real chic. You know, it's just nice, a smooth color, not too much. And I was like, see, me, I refer to stuff like simple, and then you have your exotic stuff, but it's actually a term for it. And I was today years old when I learned that. So yeah, don't hurt me. But yes, these are considered maximalist nails. I hope I'm saying it right. Maximalist? That's right. That sounds right. That's the only way that word can be pronounced. I hope so. But yeah, I was today when I learned that. I'm like, it's actually a term for it. It's not called exotic nails. People be calling it like Instagram nails. They were like, oh, people be wanting Instagram nails, but it's really a term for it. But however you say it, Instagram nails, exotic nails, however, it is what it is. We in the nail community, we get it. We know, we understand. People like, oh, you want them Pinterest nails or you want them Instagram nails. Like, that's okay. That's okay too. I'm not going to hurt you or harm you about saying Instagram nails, you know, instead of maximalist. It's fine. It's totally fine. So we're going in and we're finishing up on Miss McKitty. And yeah, she was looking a little crazy at first. I'm like, girl, you missing something. Then I was like, let me add your bow and see if that's what's wrong. And she looked a little better. It could be better, but hey, I'm doing it. We here. And it ain't perfect, but at least I'm doing it. I'm trying. So yeah. But yeah, she was looking a little crazy, but we added the bow and she looked a little better. So I'm like, we're gonna keep you for now, because girl, you was almost up out of here, seriously. Now again, back to when I said go the extra mile. I could have just left this like it was, because me drawing her out, that was enough. But no, it wasn't enough, not for me at least. We're gonna go in around Miss McKitty and we're going to add some flowers. Now she looks good. She looks good. She looks great. Now, here is the nails before top coat. And I'm like, dang, that took me no time. But y'all see how simple and cute that is. And y'all see how quick I came up with that. Just piecing together Pinterest designs and just putting things where I feel like they should go. Whatever I like, I keep. Whatever I don't like, we get rid of. So, yeah, I like how this looks. Everything goes. And yeah, if this wasn't on this practice hand, I definitely will wear these myself. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. But yeah, and it doesn't even look crazy with the different shapes. Like, even with the different shapes, it still look good. That's how you know it's really that, you know, it's just really serving that. Now, as for top coat, before I decide to add anything else, I do go in and top coat. And me personally here at the headquarters, I do put charms on top of my top coat. Like, I top coat first, and then if I want to do like charms and stuff like that, that comes after the top coat. I don't be top coat my charms. I just think it takes away from the shine and all of that. But again, it's my personal opinion. As for top coat, I am using the Beetles gel, and that can be found linked to my Amazon storefront. Top coated the nails, cured the nails for 120 seconds. Now I'm going in, I use my cart rhinestone glue and I'm just securing the charms. But yeah, here is the entire finished product. When I say I absolutely love how these nails came out, everything is doing it for me. Chewing bad, real bad. I love this. It's simple, but it's still a look, you know, like to me personally, it's simple, but it's still serving like, yes, some work was put into this, like details and effort, you know. I don't know, let me know what y'all think in the comments. I love how this looks. Seriously, if these nails were not on this practice hand, I would definitely wear these myself. But yeah, let me know in the comments, would y'all wear these? What y'all think? I like this. I like this. Like, again, even with the different shapes, you would expect to be like, I don't know how that's gonna look with all them different shapes. But even with the different shapes, it still look good. I like how this looks. I really do. I could have either went matte or glossy. I mean, the glossy top coat looks good, but I could have went matte if I wanted to. But yeah, that's whatever. I hope this video has helped and encouraged somebody somewhere, somehow, some way. Cousins, I love each and every one of y'all. I thank y'all wholeheartedly. And again, if you have not, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And be sure to leave a comment of any sort. And as always, thank y'all for tuning in.